I'm Jeffrey Roco. This is my Potter's Journal for the fall now, 2025. I have been making lots of skull pots. Okay, skull pots, skulls, popular year-round now, but especially before Halloween. I did a few pumpkin pots too, bowls that I envision as candy bowls. Okay, something that can take what's already celebration to a new level. Something that if you were a kid and you get these, in the future you will pull them out and remember holidays past. Also prepping for a show at a gallery, Bella's Wishes, and hoping they'll go over big at the farmer's market. Okay, let's see. What's in the kiln today? And here it is, lifting up the lid. What is in the kiln today? And it's always what's new. It's the candy bowls in here that I really want to get to. But this is really only the second year I've done the chip and dip plates. And last year they disappeared fairly quickly. There was only maybe 2 of them. And somebody came by looking for more. This year, one has already disappeared from the farmer's market. So, and it's I think the jeweling too that the ladies are attracted to, and they're maybe attracted to the skulls for their sons. So these have got some good appeal. But it's candy bowls, and these are candy plates. So, okay, what kind of most mass-produced good, chocolate candy here, I guess, would be Hershey's. Not that there isn't better, but the stuff that you see the most of. There we go, look at him. All right. With the flowers dancing around. It creates a pattern, too, when you repeat it over and over. I think for Halloween, they would get the little mini bars, most people. The mini bars that would have a little mini milk chocolate and a little mini dark chocolate, and maybe something called Crackle with Rice Krispies in it. And I think it was Mr. Goodbar that was the one that I found most acceptable from that packet of candy, because it had peanuts in. I think they do little mini almonds too. So these would be a little ration plate. You'd put one on there and pretend to ration yourself with one, and then go get another and another and another. And okay, yeah, here with my slip, these have disappeared from the farmer's market too, over a slope here. But here, you can see it back here. You can see it. It's always what new you do that excites me. And here we go. I've not done the pumpkins before. And these are inspired by pumpkins from the 30s, the 20s, not really modern pumpkins. And to have, a little bit of an evil, menacing look to them. And a bit of, not a spiral, but, yeah, it does kind of spiral down in there. These lines here that are close and farther apart. So, I only did a couple of these because they're more seasonal, whereas these guys are popular year-round with a special appeal right now. Okay, and the signature when I put all that drawing, and the stamp, and it looks like I didn't get around to a date on the bottom, I can't tell. And the little shots for some wicked brew. Oh, right, he's a cutie. They're all a little different. I tried, if I do them on different days, they have a little bit different personalities. Oh, and the pumpkin. All right. Again, I'm sorry I only did a few of these. Maybe I should have done more. But let's get in here to the candy bowls. And you did see how I got a little extra in here by putting this up on the stilts and putting these underneath. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Oh, it came out perfect. Oh, you know, when I made them, the white on the white with the dots over the white brush slip, you can't tell. You can't tell that it's going to show in the firing, that when it's greenware, when it's bisqueware, it just doesn't show. It just looks like a white strip, and here it is. Look at them circle round there. Oh, wow. I couldn't have been more pleased. Candy balls. Okay, you can put anything in them. Anything. And this is these are not trimmed, except maybe I scraped a little off there with a rib and put a couple lines, so it has a foot, but not a trimmed foot. Oh. I don't know. I don't think I can wait. We've got to test these out. There's 2 more in here, or is it 3? That we got to test these out. And I mean right now. I mean right here and now. We've got our peanut butter skeletons. All right, there they are. I think I looked on the back. There are 3 different styles. All right, we have got a skeleton of fun. All right, I'd laugh if I had a tongue. We have a skeleton of fun of laugh. Did they still write silly stuff like that on packaging? All right, let's see how this thing works. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, wow. A skeleton of fun. Peanut butter skeletons. Oh, look at that. Let's celebrate. And look at that. They certainly are. A bowl full of fun. Oh, no. Do I really have to take these to Bella's Wishes for a little gallery show at the local art center coffee shop? Oh, I want to keep it. Maybe nobody will like them. Maybe I won't sell them. And it's probably better off that I get just a ration plate with just 1 peanut butter skeleton. Probably better. However, I can have 1 now. And maybe 1 later. And then maybe 1 later still again. And then maybe I should try 1 off a pumpkin plate to see if they taste any different. See what he's laughing about. Maybe it'd be better if they had Kit Kats or Twix on them. I don't really think I'd care for those. Oh, the pumpkins! I only did 1 with the skulls and the pumpkins. Again, the pumpkins, the seasonal thing. Oh, look at that. Absolutely perfect again with all the dots and in the center. And, oh, this one has a little more exaggerated foot ring, not a trimmed foot, but then this was all done, if you saw the video, when they were sitting on the wheel. Okay, his skeleton extending down into the bowl. Okay, part of the design working in there. Oh, so and I guess Babe Ruth's would be good. Milky Ways are okay. Oh, what else? What else? Okay, what's your favorite? What is your favorite candy bar? Okay, and you know, there's a lot of these. I'm hoping that they get the attention that a few of them got last year, but I'm spreading them out. I'm going to have them at the farmer's market. I'm going to have them at a gallery show, Bella's Wishes. I'm going to do another show very late in the season, possibly just days before Halloween. So, alright, the pumpkins. You know, I still have some of these. I don't know if there's still time to do a few more, but there possibly is. And then maybe they should be sold in sets or pairs. 100 Grands, Three Musketeers, Clark bars. That's the one I always liked. Clark bars. Alright, look at these guys. You know, depending on how big or small the tulips are, the pattern can develop different on the different plates. So, each one, this one's a bigger bowl. And here we got, you know, the foot ring again with the, this one really is not so much a foot, but with the lines, yeah, it's there. It's there. Okay, and here's something. If there's ever a wire mark that gives you an, you know, a little deeper because it caught a bit of grog and you don't like that, that's how I line up a signature or a date so it looks like it's part of the piece. So if you ever get a bad cut from a wire mark, just work it into the design. Alright, I like that one. And that one. Okay, a little bit, they're a little bit different on each plate. Alright. Yeah, no, I always like Clark bars. Now, I think a very similar thing is a Butterfingers, but I never cared for those. And I think I just found out that a Fifth Avenue is practically the same thing too, but I don't know that I've ever had a Fifth Avenue. Then what happens if one candy company buys out another and they have two brand names with the exact same candy bar? So they can just make two different, they can just put the same candy bar in two different bags and put two different names on it. Alright, so these guys are favorites for Wicked Brews. And I see one more shot down here. I don't know if it will be exciting or not. And yay, it is! Another pumpkin with the menacing grin. We really do need to put this stuff to the test. It would probably be wrong to sell these things without at least seeing if they work first. Let's see, we have got a pirate skeleton. I like him, he's okay. We have got just a nice normal skeleton. I like him, he's okay. I don't know. That's a vampire skeleton. I'm not fond of them. I think we'll try him first. Oh wow, and this has that kind of paper that we can save and make all kinds of crafts out of. Maybe we'll make a little ceramic candy and re-put in there. And oh wow, did we put him on a hot plate? Just coming out of the kiln? Did he melt a little bit? Well, let's see if that's done him any harm. He's still very good. Okay, and that's not it yet. I got one more kiln opening before the show at Bella's Wishes. So I'm real anxious about this one too. I thought, what if people don't like the scalp pots? What if it's going to be a salad bowl and they don't want them looking out? So I'm going to do some with the slipware technique. One more kiln opening before the show. Stop back and see what's going on in the studio next week.